Dear Chopper.
Yo, smash that subscribe button, bro. And if you ever drink water, smash that like button. Don't forget to turn on your post. Don't forget to turn those post notifications, twin. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we got the last documentary. One of my favorite artists, Free Thug Gang. Free Thug. This nigga has a. When the fuck did this nigga have an intro? Yo, I thought this was somebody different. I was like, when the fuck did this nigga have an intro? Free Thug.
He the king of white swagging, right? Stand on one time, let's just let fuck.
Free Thug, bro.
Yeah, Young Thug. The definition of came a long way. I mean, just look at this, bro. Yeah, I mean, after seeing all that, who would have thought he would turn into this? It's lit. Now, we all know who Young Thug is, right? At this point, Sex, Jeffrey himself. But some of you may not know his come up, his rise to fame. Now, this isn't going to be a 30 for 30 hour-long documentary of his life and everything about him growing up, but just mostly from a musical standpoint, where he started to now. And then I'll talk about his impact on the rap game. And boy, has he had a lot.
A lot.
So, without further ado, let's get it. So Young Thug began his musical career in 2010, debuting as a guest appearance on rapper True Royal's song, She Can Go, where he has a heavy Wayne influence on his voice, even the way he raps, especially the regardless line.
Cause I have no brakes, which means you can't park me or not start me, cause I'ma start regardless. Oops, I mean regardless. New charm, red piss.
After releasing his first mixtape series, I Came From Nothing, throughout 2011 and 2012, Young Thug caught the attention of fellow Atlanta rapper Gucci Mane, who actually went on to sign Young Thug to his label 1017 Brick Squad Records. He then went on to release his fourth mixtape under 1017 Records, 1017 Thug, which ended up actually getting some real positive reviews from music critics, such as Pitchfork, where it was included in the honorable mentions for Album of the Year for 2013.
Damn.
And even on Complex's Top 50 Albums of the Year at number 36, and so much more. In October of 2013, Thug released what I think at least was his first breakthrough single, Stoner.
Oh yeah, it was. Yes, it was.
Which had a lot of unofficial remixes actually, including Jim Jones, Wale, Jadakiss, I Am Sue, Trick Track, among others, but he actually disapproved of all these remixes. Here's a clip of him talking about it.
Oh yeah,
people just freestyling, but we know it's gonna be an official version.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that.
Okay.
I think that it should be took down because if you feel like my song ain't tough enough to the point where you can't write, you feel like you got a freestyle on it. I'm really a battle rapper. I'm ready to go on, go get loose with it. I'd rather battle you if you think you can freestyle on my song.
Wow.
'Cause I'm way tougher than freestyling, so don't think you just cool or don't think I'm happy that you're doing it because of who you are.
Right.
I'm ready for war.
Damn, bruh.
Metro Boomin want some more, nigga. He don't want some more, nigga.
In the next month, the music video for
Metro
Metro Boomin's
Boomin
song
Want
Some
Some More,
More
nigga.
was released. It was actually the first time we would hear the Metro Boomin Want Some More tag that Metro would
Iconic.
use all the time. after
Iconic
that,
tag.
which is pretty legendary if you ask me. It was also the first song he made with Alex Toomey, who became his go-to engineer for pretty much everything from then until Slime Season 2. And to end the year off, we can't talk about Thugger's come up without mentioning one of my favorite rappers still to this day.
Rich Homie Quan.
And I got my niggas thug. Nigga say you get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face. Get the fuck out my face.
Honestly, I knew right away, the moment I heard Thug's feature on that he was gonna blow, for sure. It
His
was
feature
just
on
too
this song is
different,
hard.
just
I can't
too
cap.
fire, bro.
This shit was hard.
Thugger, we here live right now in Texas with it. We just turned up on stage. Big shout out to Fader, man. Big shout out to Fader.
On January 18th, 2014, Thug revealed that he had been offered an $8.5 million contract, bruh, to sign with Future's Free Band's record label. Sheesh. And in March of that year, Thug's affiliation with Cash Money Records and Birdman resulted in a lot of speculation in the media like, what? Is he signed to the label or no? But the label's publicist later said that that was major cap. And in March of that year, Ronald Caveman Rosario, director of urban music at 1017 Distribution, let everybody know that Thug is signed to a management deal with Birdman's Rich Gang, not a record deal, and is still signed to 1017 Brick Squad Records.
Me and Quan about to drop a tape. It's called Young Quan and Rich Homie Thug. And I think it's gonna be a world breaker. So
that Young Quan tape never dropped, although Young Rich Homie Thuggin' did drop about a year later unofficially when hundreds of leaks came out. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves just yet. 2014. Bro, that was the year that Thugger really started to gain popularity in the mainstream. He was featured on the cover of Fader in early 2014, and on March 24th, he stated that his debut album will be titled Carter 6, referencing the highly acclaimed The Carter series from Lil Wayne, who has been the biggest influence in Thug's music career. He always talked about Wayne's influence coming up.
Got Wayne. I won't listen to that now. The fact that the nigga got like 100 M's and he still rap every day. It's amazing.
Like 2 days later, it was revealed that Young Thug was working on a collaborative album with Metro Boomin, which was supposed to be titled Metro Thuggin' and was supposed to drop in spring of 2014. The song The Blangwidge was supposed to be the lead single for it, which is definitely top 10 Thug, bro.
I fucked it and washed out my dick with the curtains inside of the Phantom.
Yeah, it's 2020 and I'm still waiting on that Metro Thuggin' tape. But anyways, in
That
June of
shit's
that
still
year,
not
it
here
had been
again.
confirmed that Young Thug had officially signed to Kevin Lyles and Leo Cohen's label 300 Entertainment. This is also pretty random, but in July of that year, you know the song Danny Glover? Yeah, Asylum Records and Atlantic Records officially changed the name from Danny Glover to Two Bitches, but it was originally
That's a hard
called
song.
Two Bitches, so
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know, I just thought I'd mention that. Man, Lil Baby and Gunna.
My bad, my jelly didn't have any bone till the cat started hitting the gritty. It's not too late to delete that.
Could
Never too late.
Nah, but for real, the chemistry
Never
that
too
these
late.
two had was ridiculous. They were really like PB and J, bro. Thug just had the voice to go along any instrumental. His voice is an instrumental, bro. While Quan just complemented the track perfectly with his flow, melody, and style. After the smash hit Lifestyle was released,
That's Soulja Boy?
everyone, including me, wanted an actual tape from the two, and that's exactly what we got on September of 2014. Rich Gang The Tour Part 1, which got a lot of praise from critics, and rightfully so. This tape is a classic, bruh.
Javinci, my toes and my bros and my hoes. For sure, for sure. Javinci, he might as well be royal. Blue, shoot up the coupe. Rich Gang. Hey, I got the streets in the headlock. Hey, I got your bitch in the leg lock. I go gorilla in the pussy.
I know like 2 or 3 songs off of here.
Now it's called speed on them.
Oh my God.
In the spot calling me D on it. Fucker pulled up, they're my brother. Same mother, different daddy. Hey, she on the cover fader. And she says my time like flavor.
in my world, of course, it don't matter. You know, you could be a gangster with a good dress, or you could be a gangster with baggy pants. It don't. I feel like there's no such thing as gender.
You look hot in a dress.
Thanks. Thanks. Somebody got to dress. What the fuck?
But you guys do know that with a lot of fame comes a lot of controversy. I remember like it was yesterday when all the Young Thug is gay comments were everywhere because of all his antics and the way he dressed sometimes. And they kind of had a reason to think that. I mean, he would call all his peers
It's okay to ride a nigga dick, but don't agitate another one, little nigga. Bro, what?
hubby or sexy or my love and wear these kind of outfits. So yeah, take what you want from that, but this was definitely a thing and still is a little
You're
bit. I don't
gay.
think too many people say that about him anymore though, so yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, you could definitely say that 2015
Hey, don't play with my
was
twin
a
Uzi.
huge year for Thug.
Don't play with
That
Uzi,
was
son.
only the beginning. 2015 was Thug's year, bro.
When the money gone, who there? When the money gone, who care? Yeah, give it nobody. Keep sweating, boys. Let's take different ones, but she don't like that rapper, so I flew her to the coast. She ain't like that baby, so I bought that whole coast. She ain't like that that spot, swear to God, ghost. Feel like the rest, well, that's what she do. What she do, Thug? I guess she do the most. She do the most, she do the most, she do the most. That's what she do. Going crazy.
The fuck is on his chain?
Thugger from like 2014 to 2017 was unstoppable, fam. You may know some of these, you may not. Either way, these should have at least been a major hit in my eyes.
I'ma treat a bitch like a bitch. I'ma treat a snitch like a snitch. Dressing like a fire in a witch. I don't wanna wrestle like a bitch.
This is an unreleased track that came out around the same time of Slime Season 2, which is my favorite era of Thug. But this song definitely should have made the tape, bro. It gives me those winter, cold weather vibes, and I don't know, and the chorus is just so fire.
Then fuck hoes are in 6, and I'm so serious. So serious. So serious.
His vocals, the ad-libs, the flow is top notch here too, bro. Gas.
I told that little baby this a pedigree. Now she don't get no sleep like I'm motherfucker. I make her for the streets and bring it to me. I'm a P.I.M.P. Yup, motherfucker. I'm a bad motherfucker. Green and red motherfucking flag motherfucker. This a letter to my slimes was breaking slimes. I'm living every week like in my birthday week. I gave me a birthday freak.
Man, Purpose. This track makes me bop my head every time, bro. This shit is just smooth as fuck. The beat feels like, I don't know, like triumphant, I don't know, motivating. I don't know what
this
it is,
nigga been making
but
music
this is
for
like
mad
peak
long.
Thug on the vocals too.
And the way he uses his voice in
It's a real
songs is
shame
so
that this was
fire.
never officially released.
Nigga diamond water like a fucking lake. On the crazy day I called a bitch straight out the pack.
Man, I remember downloading this song off of Hip Hop Early back in the day. This has an eerie sounding instrumental with Thug's vocal sounding just as much like an instrumental. The auto-tune sounds fire on this track. Chilling at the top, Cloud 9. The way he stretches his words in some parts too kind of sounds like Lil Wayne, because this was around a time where people were saying he's like a Lil Wayne clone and shit like that.
Wouldn't tell nobody if you give me some of that body. Ooh, I need to touch all on your body. I was sitting in the dark.
You ain't called a Lil Wayne clone though. I thought it's kind of a compliment.
This came out around the same time as the song Cloud 9 actually, so those two songs were in my rotation like crazy. It's such a sad sounding song in a way, but still motivating at the same time. This is Young Thug at the beginning of his prime to me.
I was sitting in the dark waiting on that lock to unlock.
I got it.
The cooler like Akon. Fuck all the bullshit. Got the 6 coming. The bottle 6 coming, yeah. The bottle 6 bumming. The bottle 6 bumming, yeah.
Yo, the Butter 6 is hard.
2015. It was one of Thugger's biggest years for sure.
Young Thug. Which Thug?
The blonde one.
The blonde one. Which?
And he wears dresses.
Lindsay Lohan. She's a young Thug, man. She's a Thug. Don't even look at me like that. This is hot new hip hop, eh? If I was a company and I came up hot new dance party, what would you say? I'm stealing your concept, am I not? Do you approve of it? I don't think you do. If Lil Wayne put out the Catharsis, I will listen to it. Because I will listen to it. It's great music. I like the I love it.
I'll explain in a little bit what that video means. But for now, Young Thug's planned debut album was set for release in 2015 and was set to be named The Carter 6 in homage to Lil Wayne's upcoming album The Carter 5. Lil Wayne, however, yeah, he wasn't too happy about this, telling the audience of a show in April of that year to stop listening to Young Thug.
Y'all let him know I said fuck. Going further, I want y'all to do me a favor and stop listening to songs of niggas that pose naked on their motherfucking album.
Ooh, ouch. But after claiming he's been threatened with lawsuits, Young Thug announced that he'll be changing the title to Barter 6 and clarified that it will be a mixtape rather than his debut album.
Can't name the mixtape Carter 6 cause these fuck ass niggas trying to sue. Just like some hoes. Big old blood, so I'm going Barter 6 on the fucking way. Yeah, YSL. Carter 6 coming out Friday, first show. New Orleans, Holly Grove. Fuck, nigga. Meet me there, better yet. Beat me there, you did. With them dicks, too, nigga. Yeah.
Meet me there, beat me there. You did. With them dicks, too.
Oh, shit. With
yo,
them
honestly,
dicks,
that's
too.
one of the most classic. Yo, that's a classic, bro. It's just funny as hell. Also, this doesn't really matter, nor is it really relevant to his music career. But I remember vividly when he got into the beef with the game. I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny.
Fuck it is, nigga. What side of this motherfucker? Anybody fucking with you got a fucking problem with me. I will fuck your thug up on Power Week, nigga. What side, nigga?
See, you used to be a Crip. Now you're a Blood. So I don't want no smoke with you. You got Bloods and Crips on your team. And you was a male stripper once before, so I don't want to fight you. I don't want no germs on you, pussy nigga. And you know I'm in LA more than Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he the governor, fuck nigga. Yeah. Yeah, gang, your little pussy. You got out on that one, little bitch. You got out, little fuck ass nigga. Ho.
Oh, see, he's trying to play with a real ATL nigga.
Hoe ass nigga. You paint your nails like a fucking girl. You call your niggas bae, and you a hoe ass nigga. Keep fucking around, niggas gonna drive by that nail shop and light that motherfucker up.
Huh. Well, alright. Anyways, Young Thug announced on April 18th, 2015 that his debut album will be titled High Tunes. And yeah, it's 2021 and we still haven't got it. But anyways, in May of that year, after a lot of confusion as to who he was actually signed to and managed by, having been aligned with Gucci Mane's 1017 Records, Future's Free Bands, Leo Cohen's 300 Entertainment, Birdman's Rich Gang, etc., Young Thug revealed, and I quote, "I manage myself. I'm signed with Atlantic. I have a big special deal with Atlantic, and it's only Atlantic. Birdman is my homie." End quote. He also revealed he will be releasing another mixtape prior to the album titled The Carter 5. Yeah, that was a thing too. The video I showed before with this guy was because he was talking about if he named a party Hot New Dance Party, then he's stealing Hot New Hip Hop's concept. And he asked the camera, "Do you approve of it?" "I don't think you do," basically referring to Lil Wayne not being happy that Thug is naming the album The Carter 6. Now, I had mentioned earlier in this video that a whole lot of songs from Thug and Quan were leaked that year of 2015. There were a lot of speculation as to why that even occurred. So I found this article that if you guys have the time to read, you can pause the video and read it all.
100 leaked
But people were saying
songs?
that Birdman wasn't paying the engineers or producers anything, so someone, I guess, was tight and decided to leak it all. Someone even said that whoever had the songs was trading all these songs for a few Drake leaks, and he got finessed. I also forgot where I read this. I'm kind of tight, I can't find it. But I saw somewhere that the reason High Tunes never came out was because of all these damn leaks. A lot of these leaked songs turned into his mixtape series, Slime Season 1, 2, and 3. And I guess it all worked out for the better, because all 3 of those tapes are considered some of his best work. Shit, I'm surprised the songs for Barter 6 didn't get leaked. But speaking of Barter 6 though, classic, bro.
Classic.
With tracks like With That, Check, Halftime, and some of my all-time favorites, Numbers and Just Might Be.
Man,
don't even get me started on them Slime Season 1 and 2 classics, bro.
Bitch, I dig it. I eat ice cream with my chicken. Take them borders,
Find a tree.
I wanna clean it with like salt. She fucking on my buddies, that's salt. She fucking on my buddy. I promise you'll know me. Got my mind right and go, got it. Got my mind right and go, got it. Dominate well like I got some big rats right on me. I like 5 shots off like I don't run. I just might ride and die for my niggas. I won't move without my girl.
Thugger revealed in
Who has
June
more
of
drops
2015
between him
that
and Future?
Kanye had discussed the possibility of a joint album together, both agreeing after a meeting in the spring on Travis's rodeo tour. The details are still kind of scarce, but Thug said Kanye was impressed after previewing his unreleased music. He said, and I quote, "I was letting him hear all the music. Then he said I was like Bob Marley and he wanted to do an album with me. I was like, let's roll."
A lot of artists want to work with you. In particular, Kanye West said he wanted to do an album with you. Could that happen?
Yes, of course. Of course, that can happen whatever he's with. Yes,
That shit still ain't come out.
What can we expect from High Tunes?
you can expect, you know, humble, culture, perfection, and no leaks.
What can we look forward to? Like, what's next for Young Thug? We got iTunes. When we're gonna get that?
Maybe this year, if everything goes how I want it to go. We're gonna drop Slime Season maybe next week, part 1. Then we're gonna drop Slime Season part 2, and then we're gonna drop the iTunes album. I might just say fuck it and drop all of them this year.
In July of that year, 300 Entertainment released a promotional single, Pacifier, in support of Young Thug's debut album, High Tunes. The song features production from Mike Will Made It and was noted by critics for its experimentation with more extreme vocal scatting, which I can agree with. It's pretty dope, it's different, it's pretty underrated in my opinion. But it didn't really go anywhere because High Tunes never came out, so it was kind of just a random single just floating around.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Flexing. Big old booty bitch message from Texas. What's next? I'ma skeet off, little nigga. Come catch me. Catch me. And that's my best friend. My best friend. Go best friend. Go best friend. Nigga living TTG. And everything is still on fleek. Yeah, right. Bad bitch rolling with me. She's gonna smile cause she's on fleek. $100,000 inside my pants. My shit's on fleek. Yeah.
Yo, there's some tough songs on this album right here. There are some tough songs on here.
On February 4th, 2016,
I didn't listen to the whole album, but I know a couple songs.
Titled I'm Up. But I remember the night that it came out, it was supposed to be Slime Season 3 with this cover art. I remember it coming out that midnight, and then like an hour later, it changed to this, which was kind of weird. But either way, this mixtape is underrated as hell, bro. This shit got slappers on it.
I just asked God why he called for True King.
Yes, this is being one of the songs. That's hard.
Did it on my niggas, yeah, they with it. But he pussy nigga, ain't they tryna knock me on my baby? Hate on my niggas.
Lil Durk's on here?
Yeah, I'm fucking bitch while you all
He's on here again.
Yeah, you all gone. I beat that bitch like I'm London. I put it work for my people. You say you're not probably either.
Heat, bro, heat. Then just a month later, Thug released the official Slime Season 3.
Yeah, hard. Worth it.
No, nigga, horses don't stop.
But at least we got it. We run up that money, run up that digital, run up that money.
In May of that year, Thugger went on to tour the United States, and guess what the album it was for? High Tunes. High Tunes never came out, but he definitely went on tour, and I actually went to the one in Times Square. Shit was lit, bro. He brought out Day Day, Rich the Kid, and Lil Yachty. That was the first time I actually heard about Lil Yachty. And some white kid next to me was like, dude, it's Lil Yachty, man. You never heard of him? I was like, nah. But yeah, it was pretty lit.
Lil Yachty is him. Bet it's Lil Bud and Lil Perry. Minnesota. I like Minnesota. I like Minnesota. Yo, hey, Thug's verse on this song is so hard.
This week, busy week for you. What do you guys think of the record? All right, guys. This is hard. Hey, Raina.
So that shit is hard.
Marsha, are you going to put up the album cover? When is the album cover? This is the first time anyone's seen it.
Jeffrey! One of his best albums. Bro, that album cover is so tough. That shit is so hard to this day. One of the hard. It's so simple, but like so hard, bro. To this day. Jeffrey! One of his hardest albums.
Doesn't even know his own name.
Young Thug.
No, my name is Jeffrey.
Tell him who you are. Tell him your name.
Young Thug? No, Jeffrey. It says right here, Young Thug.
No, my name is Jeffrey.
Cut the crap.
His name is Jeffrey.
I'm trying to figure out how I can help you. What's best for you?
Thug, hello, it's me. I know you. I know the real you.
He said his name is Jeffrey.
Young Thug?
Listen to me. Thugger. Like your mom. Like mom.
What? It's Jeffrey then. Yeah.
In a Beats One interview, Young Thug confirmed that he was changing his name to Jeffrey. My name is Jeff. Now, he said, I'm Jeffrey for 1 fucking week if I don't sell 100,000 copies. And it didn't really sell anything near that, actually. Despite debuting at number 8 on the US
37?
Billboard 200, it only sold a total of 37,000 first week. It was
What?
always kind of strange to me how Thug, someone that big, with all that hype and numbers he was doing on YouTube, when it really came down to it, he never really sold a lot, which was kind of weird.
That's
I don't know what it was,
crazy.
but
That's like one of
I guess
his best
fans never really
albums.
downloaded it, just listened to it on YouTube. I don't know. Yo, but who could forget those memes that were going viral after people saw that album cover? But despite the poor sales, it received high praise from critics.
This album's hard, bro. This album is so good, bro. I wanna dance a NASCAR race. I put it on her
Was actually named
face.
after one of Young Thug's idols, including Gucci Mane, Rihanna, Future, among others, including Harambe, which is pretty
Harambe.
hilarious if
That
you ask
is-
me.
yeah.
Me personally, I think Jeffrey is Young Thug's top 3 projects for
Yes,
sure. Hands
yes.
down. Shit is just a classic. In November of that year, he announced that he was starting his own record label called YSL Records. Thugger also went on to be on
Slap.
Drake's album More Life on the song Sacrifices and
Oh my
Isolates,
god.
which were
His song on his verse on Sacrifices is so fucking hard.
fire tracks, if you ask me.
Like, who is he?
You need to give it up to someone. You need to give it up to someone.
In April of 2017, Young Thug announced a commercial mixtape, Beautiful Thugger Girls.
Fire.
Originally titled Easy Breezy Beautiful Thugger Girls. Beautiful Thugger Girls was described by Thug as a singing album, which
Great,
includes
good
also
album,
some
bro.
musical genres such as
There's some
R&B,
great albums on here,
dancehall,
bro.
and country. Although it has been referred to as an album by Thug, 300 Entertainment have reported it as a commercial mixtape. So that's that whole spiel between what's a mixtape, what's an album. Nowadays with the digital market, I don't know, who knows. And you know what's funny? Thugger Girls also debuted at number 8, just like Jeffrey. And guess how much it sold first week, bruh? 37,000. The same as Jeffrey. I ain't lying, bro. But again, despite the poor sales, it was also highly praised. Some good ass scores.
It's a
Me
good-ass
personally,
album.
at first, I thought it was I only liked a few songs. It took me a while to really appreciate it, like nowadays. To be honest, I actually enjoy it more now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Man, there's an X-Tits. Really right, Smith & Wesson. Every bitch girl go crazy.
But speaking of this album, I remember going to the Beautiful Thugger Girls tour in Terminal 5 in New York back in May 2017, bruh. Shit was lit, bruh.
I wish I went to more shows, bro.
It's like 500 degrees here, boy. I'm sweating like crazy, boy.
Go crazy.
At the UK Music Video Awards that year, Thugger won 3 awards for his music video Wyclef Jean off of Jeffrey for Video of the Year, Best Urban Video, and Best Editing in a Video. And in October of that year, he released a collaborative mixtape with Future, Super Slimy.
Super Slimy. Some great songs on here.
Stacking it tall. Every nigga out my city became a boss. That thing right. You back in the Raji. I only drain out this. Got 4 million in the
Which got some mediocre reviews, but that's a collab tape, so I could kind of give it a pass.
Thug, Young Thug for, which I thought was an interesting
Thugger.
pick.
Yeah.
What made you pick him?
He's just, you know,
Dope.
Yeah, he's just ill. Like I did get the feedback on that mad people were surprised.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that until, you know, my little sister was like, "What made you take Young Thug on tour?" And then I heard from Eve. He was like, "Yo, you know, people are like kind of bugging out that you took Thug. Like either they hate it or they love it. They like, oh, it's genius, boom, boom. But really, it's just like, yo, the nigga's dope. Like what?
Right.
You know, you want to
He
talk
is
about
hard.
Young Thug is like an artist. He's an innovator. Like if you know skills. You call him a mumble rapper all you want, but if you know skills and you know like the art of rapping and you know like how you put words together and you know pockets and you know flows and you know the things he's doing with his voice, the dude is a genius. You know what I mean? So like to me, it's like y'all are tripping.
That's some really high praise coming from someone who people consider the GOAT in J. Cole.
Facts.
In 2018, Thug dropped a super small EP called Hear No Evil, which was alright. A collab mixtape with his fellow YSL peer, Slime Language, which I thought was super
Fire.
disappointing.
What? Man, bitch.
And another
There's
EP
some good
called
songs on
Run,
there.
which was super
Fire.
underrated. That joint
Oh
with
my
Jaden
God.
Smith be slapping, bruh.
Yes. And the song with Elton John, High. Oh my God. And the song with Black. Yeah, the song with Black on here. Oh my.
Oh yeah, and that song Havana won like mad awards, bruh. It's crazy.
London. This song is so fire.
Hey, nigga. I know you ain't hot demand. I'm drowning on the
With the release of The London in 2019, believe it or not, it was the lead single for his debut album, which is, I don't know, that just sounds crazy, but the name of that album was supposed
So
to be
Much
called
Fun.
Gold Mouth Dog, but it was later changed to what we now know of today as So Much
Beautiful
Fun.
album. Honestly, great debut. Crazy that that's his debut album. But great debut album.
It's hot.
Great debut album.
We call them trophies,
What?
Good live, babe. 100 mil down the white,
Yeah, when that remix dropped, that shit was hitting, clearly. But speaking of So Much Fun, that's exactly what it was. Fun as hell. At first I thought it was good, but nothing crazy. But it definitely grew on me.
Bucket by pink Mercedes. I make
There's like a few songs on here I don't like. But for the most part, I like every song. Yo, him
Now
and
that the
Juice's song
deluxe
on there is
version is
hard.
out, that's something I've been playing a lot lately.
Somebody gon' die today.
Somebody gonna die today.
Diamonds come with her throat. I ain't never fuck her throat. Put it in their casket and buried it.
Means.
Niggas with me, bitches, they were terrorists.
And this album got some decent scores actually. Now in terms of impact on the rap game, come on, you already know the vibes. Especially fashion wise, he inspired so many of these rappers today. He even said on an Instagram live broadcast, I think back in 2018, he said, "I'm the drip god. I created this shit. I made the way for young people to open up and be they self. I did this. I got crucified. They call me gay. They ain't call y'all gay. I made y'all tighten y'all jeans up. I'm the wave god. I'm the wave god. I'm the master. I'm the founder. I made it cool for y'all rappers to tote y'all dicks in y'all skinny jeans."
I mean, he's not wrong.
Honestly, I would argue that tightening their jeans thing, because, I don't know, rappers like Lil Wayne, and it's ironic because that's Thugger's influence, you know.
He's
kinda
not
started
wrong, bro.
first. You know, even the New Boys with the jerk movement, that, come on, bro. You gotta admit, they kind of made that lit, to be honest. And just look at other rappers like Sababy, Uzi, Lil Keed, Gunna, Lil Goddard, Lil Baby. Come on, they were all influenced by Thug. He was one of the first popping rappers since Wayne to do all the face piercings, that punk fashion, back in style, and even though my boy Lil B kind of started that grandma jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the bass guy, you feel me? Bro, that boy even won a Grammy for his songwriting contributions to This Is America, along with Donald Glover. And I just found this Reddit post actually on if Thug is the greatest artist of this generation. Man, I don't know. Do you think he made an impact on the rap game? Because I definitely think so. His flow, his vocals, they're all just insane. And fashion-wise, you gotta give the man his credit.
I used to jump out the back of the bus. Now I jump off the jet. I just mind my business in a rave. I just put some gold.
He's a GOAT in his own right.
Yeah, call the spring people. Private flight franchise. Take the top out of cool with cups. If you look at come in nuts. Take the road, rest in the Ferrari.
Yo, he was on a feature run.
Till his motherfucking eyes up. Started with it, niggas can't compare them, they my dream. Catch me.
I'm in like a skin, she's so precious. Crazy. Oh, I forgot they dropped this. There's some good ass songs on
Thug
here.
was doing his thing in 2020, but we all know how tragic that year really was. No one could do shows. It was basically a blur. But he did drop a collab tape with Chris Brown.
There's some
Slimy
good ass
B
songs
out of
on there.
Nowhere, really. At first, I was like, what the hell? Breezy and Thug together? Maybe it could work. Turned out it did. And it sparked a smash hit, which was an anthem for the summer for me in Go Crazy.
Yeah.
Sticky
That this bitch is not no sticky. But a lot of coming and you don't think it be shippy.
$500,000 on me right now. 100,000 on me, count it right now.
Oh, so this is before his, what's that album called again? His most recent one. Proud of you. I said slime, I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. This is before his most recent album. Not Business is Business, but the one before. I forgot what it's called.
Thug wasted no time in 2021, bro. Especially with the release of his sequel to his Slime Language 1 mixtape with Slime Language 2. It's basically a giant collab tape with
maybe
and
it
YSL
is.
partners
Punk.
he tries
That's
to
what's called,
shine
Punk.
light on, which is dope on
Maybe
his
Punk
part.
is
The
on
tape
here.
debuted at number 1 and sold 113,000 copies first week, including 6,000 pure album sales, which is pretty solid for nowadays.
Last time we was here, Thug, you shook shit up. You know, you said, shit, I got 30 motherfucking hits. Jay-Z ain't got that. And I knew you wasn't saying it in that light. You feel what I'm saying? You was just basically saying, I got a lot of fucking records, and when my shit come on back to back to back to back to back 30 times, they singing word for word.
That's all I was saying. And basically, that's all I was saying. I just used his name just because he the biggest nigga in the world to me.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just used his name. And to let the world know, like, yo, nigga, I got just as many hits as the biggest nigga in the world. I'm doing 2 hours on stages. For real. I don't remember my last hour show.
That was 10 years ago, huh?
Right. And I don't do too much talking. I give it a fuck. Very loud. Truth.
This is Punk.
To me. All these things are what Punk means to me.
There's some great songs on this album too.
I'm killing by my brother. All I see is a bunch of ops trying to ride that they want to smoke like a gun. If you gon' kill
Oh my, this song right here. Beautiful.
I was with Matt the day before he died.
No.
And the song that we did at the studio, the name of the song is Day Before. Crazy.
Wow.
Have you ever just wished like God could just really talk to you?
That's crazy, fam. Rest in peace, Mac Miller.
Rest in peace, Mac Miller. That's
Since
a
we're on the
goat.
topic of Punk, the album debuted at number 1, selling 90,000 copies first week. The song TikTok was one of the lead singles of the project.
Talk about the trenches, I came out the trenches. I came from the riches, I came from the riches. I'm from where they call you a reddish.
But it never ended up on the album. Personally, I thought the album was different. I heard it maybe twice all the way through, but never really go back to it, to be honest. It's basically the
there's some
concept
good-ass
of
songs on
Beautiful
there.
Thugger Girls, but more concise, you know? It's like a Beautiful Thugger Girls 2.0, which isn't a bad thing. I'm just not the biggest fan of the slow acoustic guitar kind of Thug. Like, it isn't bad. I'm just such a fan of his old shit that this wouldn't be something I go back to like that. The album didn't spark any hits from it either, but one hit that Thug did end up being
Bubbly
on
went
at the end
crazy.
of this year was this.
Too sexy,
And he was on Donda as well. Bangers for real.
Not a brand new rose.
Just got a brand new rose. Just got brand new
We had a show
clothes.
in New York tonight.
This South 32 below.
We got racist people flying us. They saying that we disrespecting. We haven't disrespected them at all. So now they trying to kick us out of the plane and make us miss the show. And we haven't done
Oh, I
anything.
remember this. This shit was
Excuse me,
funny.
sir.
I can't cap.
What did we do to get put off the plane? What we do? What we do? His name is Alex. He's racist. He's disrespectful. We haven't did anything to disrespect him. We're not getting off this plane. We don't care how many police you call. You call 62 million police. We don't care. You racist. You mad because we got money. My fans told you you're not P. My fan, he said, Alex, you're not P. You ain't P, Alex.
Yeah, that shit was so funny, man. Yo, him and Gunner, bro. Oh my. This nigga saying the most like basic like AI square response. Yo, this nigga. Yo, shout out to Aaron, bro. But some of the shit you be saying, bro, is mad cringe. I can't lie. Like I feel like you hype, Thug popped out, but like some of the shit you say, gang, like bro, this is mad cringe. Alright, nigga, this is. Nigga's still going. He's still going. Canada dry. Keep it some fries. Gonna winner. I hope it comes out Gunna then Snitch, bro. Because I want this nigga to be loved again. Even if it does come out, he's not making music with no rappers no more. Like, he's not making music with none of these niggas no more. He literally will only make music with Thug, and that's it. I mean, that's all he needs. Fuck. Well, I don't know who else was talking shit. I know Dirk was talking shit. I don't know Lil Baby was talking shit, but you know, like, Lil Baby was his nigga. Yo, that nigga do not give a fuck about your hand.
Let's go.
Fuck me, right? Listen, check it out now. Holy. Now, people, y'all know what happens when that Puerto Rican nigga named Rico come around, okay?
Oh, man. God damn. It's looking like Pusha P might get a new meaning. Because Young Thug and Gunna have just been arrested today for Rico.
Man, I did not see this coming. Young Thug and Gunna are among 28 people associated with YSL, that's their Young Stoner Life, that have been charged in a 56-count indictment yesterday.
Thug, Gunna, and 26 other YSL affiliates have been named in a 56-count indictment that could put them all away for life. On Monday, May 9th, Young Thug's crib in Atlanta was raided by police. Cops tore his house apart, taking walls down and digging up his yard for evidence. Thug was booked in the Fulton County Jail on conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act and participation in criminal activity. According to the 88-page indictment, Thug started YSL in 2012, and the gang has engaged in all kinds of criminal activity over the years, including murder, attempted murder, drug dealing, carjacking, and even shooting at Lil Wayne's tour bus back in 2015.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, just when Gunna and Thug were at peak superstardom and YSL was on top of the world, it all came crashing down. Due to years and years.
I mean, Gunna's out now, but
been on them since like 2012, 2013 or some shit like that. They were all over the criminal activity that was involved within the crew. That Rico is no joke. They saying he's the kingpin and the head honcho, as well as using lyrics against him. I'm not gonna sit here and do detective work, but it is crazy how you can have all that fame and fortune just for it to be gone in a matter of a second. Thug at this point has been denied bond a few times already too.
But at this point in time, under Title 17 and under the case law that's been argued thus far, I am not gonna grant bond at this point in time. Bond will stand denied.
At one point, he asked to use the bathroom, and the whole court laughed at him, bro.
Excuse me, Your Honor. May I use the restroom? I need to be here. I've been holding it for a long time.
It's not funny. Y'all be at ease. Yes, sir. In fact, I'll just take 5 minutes, and you can go ahead and everybody can. You can come back, okay? All right.
Yes, sir.
He even spoke at Summer Jam in New York this year from a cell phone. The Free YSL campaign was running
my god, bro. Please free Thug, bro. Please. Oh, I remember this. I remember seeing this. I mean, Gunna got on. Y'all hate the nigga now.
He posted on his Instagram in April of this year saying, "These past few weeks gave me so much to talk about. Y'all ready? It looks like a Slime season 4 or whatever, but who knows when this is coming out now."
But yeah,
I mean,
Young
Thug,
Sex
business.
himself, Young Jeffrey, bruh, is one of the most influential artists of this generation, no doubt, and is an absolute legend in my book. There's so many features too that I'm sure I left out. Shit, off the top of my head, like Forever Ever off Life's a Trip, or
That song is
Yannick
amazing.
Dream, or Stay Down with Lil Durk, or fucking Unicorn Perp from The Wizard, or We Ball with Meek Mill, or On God off Death Race for Love. Like, bruh, I'll be here all day talking about all the bangers this man is on. It's ridiculous, for real. Shit, if you was to ask me right now what's your favorite Young Thug song of all time is, that's tough, bro. I would probably say it's this right here. I'm fucking
That's
with y'all,
crazy.
bruh. It's probably Numbers off Barter 6. It's just so nostalgic to me, and it's just such a banger.
Chad, when y'all
In
think
fact,
Thug
I
getting
remember
out, bro?
last year I entered this competition that his team put together for the 5th anniversary of Barter 6, where I made like mad different cover arts. I even made a whole like GIF with a song in the background. I'm still salty I didn't win, but it's all good. Thugger.
Just mostly from a musical standpoint, where he started to now.
So bad. Can't wait.
Bro, when y'all think Thug getting out, bro? I just hope he gets freed. I can't lie. I don't know if he's going to, though. Like, that nigga got RICO. Like, dude, is it common for niggas to beat a RICO case? Like, does that even happen? Like, let me see. Let's see. Is it common for someone to beat a RICO? Beating a RICO charge is tough, but it isn't impossible. Oh my god. Didn't Trump get RICO or some shit like that and he got bail?
Y'all think that's a race thing? Let's be honest. Y'all think that's a race thing? I mean, Loki. Babe, bro.
Free Thug, gang.
Oh, God.